see my screen? Can you guys see?
Yes.
Okay, so welcome again, everyone. Today we are hosting this special Q&A session to answer your inquiries about how can you build a strong proposal to apply for our second call of proposals for the local actions. As you may have seen on the website, we have all the instructions listed, so you can go to claimingourspace.org/local actions. But for now, you can hear directly from our previous winners, and we will give you more insights on how to build a strong proposal and how to increase your chances in getting your idea funded. Okay, so now we will learn what is a local action. We'll give you a small background about the local actions, and we will talk about the application criteria, things that you need to keep in mind while you are working on your submission. And also, yeah, I think sometimes the screen freezes, so sorry about that. And also, we will tell you more details about the selection process. So pay attention to what we're going to talk about now and prepare your questions, put them in the chat box, and we will be shortly talking to our previous winners so you can get all your questions answered by them directly. So for the local actions, it is here at the Global Youth Coalition for Road Safety, since you all are members of our network, you know that we are here to claim our space. So the local actions is an opportunity that we give to our members to help them implement their ideas and to support them work on impacting the road safety situation in their local communities. And last year, we were so happy to support 12 of our members to implement their ideas. Their ideas were different. Many of them worked on different things, focusing on different sustainable development goals in different cities, different parts of the world. And you can go to our website to see the projects that they have worked on. So basically, the local action is your idea on how can you impact the road safety situation, how can you enhance the mobility situation in your area, and what kind of support you can get from local stakeholders, from other young leaders in your community. Can you see the slide? So here,
yes.
Yeah, so here you can see Kenny. He's one of our previous winners, and you can see the way that he and his network worked to address the pressing issue of road safety in his local community. So your idea needs to respond to a local road safety issue from your community, from your country. And we had people from literally everywhere in the world, different regions, Africa, Asia, Latin America, and Europe. And we would love to see people involved from different countries and from more regions as well. So you will have to build a proposal to create a small action plan that will contribute to achieving the global road safety statement that was developed by the Global Youth Coalition for Road Safety. As you know, you can check it on our website. We have a global statement that was developed by the help of over 1,500 young members from over 75 countries. And as you know, the WHO has launched the second decade of action, and they have published the global plan last October. So make sure to check it out because youth are mentioned in the global plan for the first time ever in this decade. And we still have like 10 years to work on enhancing the road safety situation in our regions, in our countries. So it is a great opportunity to claim your space and to take action into your own hands. So what type of projects are we supporting? This question that you might think about. You can work on many different things, but here are the main types of projects that we are looking for: advocacy, peer empowerment, and community mobilization. So maybe you will think about something that will combine the three types together. Maybe you would like to focus on one thing, but we would like you to be creative and to study the road safety situation within your area and how can you and other young leaders make an impact on it. So For the application criteria, first of all, you have to be a member of the Global Youth Coalition for Road Safety, and all of us here are members. Maybe if you are thinking about someone that would be interested, you can invite them to join the coalition, become a member, and we'd be happy to receive their application. And after that, you will have to prepare a 2-page action plan. Do not freak out. It's really simple. Everything is on the website. You just have to know the issue, exactly the issue that you are aiming to address. And you need to have concrete actions, concrete objectives on how you and other young people can respond to this issue. And of course, you will need a team of young people, because the entire idea of supporting the local actions is to empower young people to claim their space. So all of our local actions are led by young people aged between 15 and 35 years old. And you can work within your network. Like if you teach, if you are a part of an organization, if you are part of a youth network, then there you go, you have your team ready. And you need to conduct a youth consultation. I think since we all are members, we are familiar with the idea of the youth consultations, and you can check on the website. You just have to prepare a group of young people to talk about the pressing road safety issue in your community, and you have to fill a form. So it's pretty simple process. So yeah, here we have the application criteria. We got this. Now, you might be wondering about the selection criteria. How can I win? How can I increase my chances? Well, prepare a strong idea and exchange everything you think about with other young people. It's very important to exchange your idea, to have a conversation with others. And there are many things that we will take into consideration in evaluating your proposals. For example, the presentation is very important, and the connection with the sustainability. As you know, like we cannot achieve sustainable mobility without road safety. So it's a very important pillar. You need to combine this term with it. And your action plan needs to have evidence-based actions, concrete actions. It's very important also to include the SDGs, the Sustainable Development Goals. And we highly encourage you to discover other SDGs. Do not just focus on education, okay? We have other SDGs, like for example, SDG 3, the health and well-being. We also have the climate action, the inequalities, and of course, the quality education and the gender equality. So put all these ideas in mind when you are building your proposal, and make sure it connects with road safety, because this is the entire idea. We needed to respond to a road safety issue, and make sure that you have a strong project structure and a clear idea on how are you going to implement all your actions, everything you are suggesting. After that, after we select our winners, what will they get? So you are getting a seed funding. We will support you financially to implement your idea. And we will also provide you with technical support throughout the entire implementation period. So you don't have to worry about that. We will also provide mentorships. If you need like a certain capacity development on a certain topic or in a certain area, we would be so happy to support you in that. And of course, we will help you build partnerships, not only on the global scale, but we will help you to reach out to the local government in your area and to other stakeholders. But you need to keep in mind the key dates for the local actions call. So we launched the call on January 10th. And today we are hosting the Q&A session. So you need to pay attention that the deadline is coming by close. It's in 11 days, January 31. That's the deadline for the submission. So make sure you get your action plan ready. You make sure to conduct the youth consultation, make sure to have a team of young people to work with before that date. After that, we will select a short list of potential winners. We will have them to be like interviewed by a selection committee. And after that, we will select the final winners. We will announce them on February 28th. And in the beginning of March, we will start providing technical support for all of our winners so that they are able to start implementing their projects by the beginning of April. So here are all the information that you need. Pay attention, put it on your calendars, set reminders, and be ready. I hope I wasn't too long and boring for you guys. Thank you so much for listening. And I would love to see your questions in the chat box for our previous winners, because I have a group of young leaders that are so inspiring, who have led local actions in their communities. And I would be happy to welcome the first one, ladies first. So maybe we can start with Oliva. Hi, Oliva. Oliva's tuning in from Uganda.
Hi, everyone. My name is Oliva Narada from Uganda.
It's very nice to have you here with us, Oliva. So, Oliva, when we sent out the registration link to our members, many of them sent us questions, okay? So maybe I can start with giving you the first question. So we have many young people who would like to lead a local action. Where should they start? Like, they have an idea, where they should start. What's your tip?
Thank you so much for that question. I think where they can start, like you said, interacting with their peers to kind of collectively think about the problem at hand that they want to solve within the community, consult with key stakeholders that they are interested in working with within their project, but as well as check in with the Global Youth Coalition website for any information, any trainings. For example, there are a number of good trainings on how to develop your proposal. So as a young person who is interested in applying for the Claiming Our Space grant, I would say the best place to start is with your peers, interact with them, bounce your ideas off them, and then collectively work together a creative project that serves the interest of both the criteria, the application criteria, but also serves the needs of your community.
Wonderful. That's the entire idea, actually, of the youth consultations. We need young people to have a conversation with their peers so that they are able to build like a full picture of what's going on in the area and how can they respond to this. Oliva, I have another question for you. When you started working on your proposal, how did you build this strong proposal that managed to win the seed fund? Do you have like any tips or recommendations for our members?
Yes, I think I already hinted on one. One of it was participating in the different trainings that the Global Youth Coalition has, and they had a really good preparation training on how to apply for a grant or how to develop a proposal. Then after that, I looked into the SDGs to find out which SDGs speak to what I'm passionate about and speak to the needs of my community, as well as aligning it with other global interests at that point in time.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Oliva. I'll get back to you again. I think we also have Dr. Ami from Rwanda. Are you with us, Ami?
Yes.
Hi, Ami. Can you introduce yourself?
So thank you so much, Sana. My name is Ami. I'm from Rwanda. So I'm a previous local action winner 2021, and I'm also president of Vision Zero Youth Council Rwanda chapter, because there is chapter in US, in UK. So I'm glad that I'm president of Vision Zero Youth Council here in Rwanda. So what we normally do, we educate and advocate for road safety, especially in primary and secondary school here in Rwanda. Thank you so much.
So, Ami, I have a question for you. While implementing your project, what are some of the challenges that you faced in terms of connecting with different organizations, whether they were like civil society organizations from the government, private sector? How did you manage to overcome these challenges?
So thank you so much. So as I said before, my project was about to educate people from primary school and secondary school about road safety and post-crash care as as a doctor, and also some of my teammates were in field of medicine, other in other fields. So normally we have faced the challenge. Maybe I can start mentioning some of them, and then I will also say how we have overcome those challenges. So the first challenge that I have faced while implementing such project was, the first one was COVID. So here in Rwanda, COVID-19, the pandemic, yes, here in Rwanda, so each and every day, like every month, the regulation or restriction we're changing each and every day. So when we like, as far as I remember, in August, we are planning to work with 5 schools. At that time, the government closed the schools
Wow.
because of increased case of COVID-19.
Yeah.
That was a challenge. And the second thing, what we want to do was to do advocacy. Advocacy in Ministry of Education, Infrastructure and Traffic Police. So, and at that time, so what the government allow people to work at least 50% in the department.
Yeah.
So maybe we just go in the Ministry of Education or Infrastructure, and we found out that the person we are looking for to work with, they are not around. So at that time, that comes the best use of digital ways. We just get in touch with them through the phone call, and then book appointment, and then see how we can conduct our project. So the second challenge, after the school reopened here in Rwanda, so we work intensively and consistently with my members just to work based on the timeline that we have set. And I'm glad that at the end of the day, we have achieved our objectives, and most of the time I can say that above 90%. So the first thing to overcome this challenge is just to use digital way and be consistent, and also do not say that even though there is a pandemic, I'm going to stay. It is the best time to use social medias and to keep conducting your implementing your project. Thank you so much, Sana.
Yeah, so we shouldn't feel discouraged when we are faced with these obstacles. There's always a way out. There's always a solution.
Yeah.
It's really great to hear about your project, Amy. I just want to highlight that you did a radio show about road safety. Can you tell us, how did you reach out to this radio station? Maybe some of the members would like to know.
So thank you so much. So when I can say that while I was thinking how I will implement local action, it is like the best experience I have ever faced I can say in my life. Because previously I didn't work with radio, I didn't go to television for just talk, but in my project, I was also supposed to conduct 6 radio talk shows. So what I did, and I'm really proud that I have worked with the top radio in Rwanda, Rwanda Broadcasting Agent. It is like a branch of television of the country. So what I did, I talked to some journalists interested in issue related with health. So I showed them the current situation of road crashes according to WHO report 2018. So, and the team of journalists so were interested to learn more about road safety and to teach the community about the road safety. Even today, they keep inviting me to conduct some other radio talk show, even though I'm about to finish Local Action 2021. So I'm pretty sure that in upcoming years, I will keep conducting more radio talk show, because the journalists also, they are now interested in road safety, and they want our population to hear more about road safety and how population can also prevent the road crashes. Like, thank you so much.
This is really great. It's very important, like, to network with others and to start a conversation about road safety. It's very important. Like, for example, I have the WHO report on my phone all the time. Whenever I meet anyone, I ask them, where are you from? And then I look up the fatalities and we start talking about it. Because, like, to me, this is something that I'm very passionate about and I would like to make an impact. And this is very important that you shared your experience with us, Amy. Thank you so much. I can see that Axel, he's asking if the application process can be done in any other language than English. I'm sorry, Axel, but no, the primary language is in English, but you can work in your native language in your country, but the application has to be in English, the presentation has to be in English, and the entire communication process throughout the implementation, yeah, it has to be in English. And if you need any support, you can email us at the coalition, and we would be happy to provide any support that you need. So yeah, connect with us.
Okay, but thank you. No, I think the issue is I manage an NGO and we have a lot of people, young people in the NGO, and I think I'm the only one who speaks English.
Okay.
So like we'll do all the work in Spanish, then I have to translate it in English, then send it over, and then my goal is for those people to be more involved and to present it. So it was why I had this question, but I understand English is the main language. It's okay.
Yeah, the application has to be in English, but your communication with your community, you can do it in your own language. You got it? Wonderful. We also have another great leader, Linda from Belgium. Hi, Linda. Is Linda here with us?
Yes, sorry, my computer is being slow.
No, it's okay. Wonderful. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, I'm Linda. I'm from Kenya. I just happen to live in Belgium, at least for now. We were working on a local action at the university where I did my master's. We were working on issues facing people like me who are new to a country that they don't know, and maybe you don't know the rules, maybe you don't have a driver's license, so you haven't undergone any sort of road safety education. And because it's a new country, because it's very different from where we are from, we wanted to work on that issue of addressing that kind of differences that different road safety culture has for people who are new to an area.
Wonderful. Actually, I have a question for you. Since you are an expert in transportation, let's say, transportation, mobility, road safety, these are multidisciplinary sectors, you know? So it might be like difficult for some people to connect it with different SDGs. Can you tell us which SDG you worked on throughout your local action, and how can we connect different sustainable development goals with road safety issues?
Okay, it is all connected, and that's one of the things I really like about the SDGs. Like, you can't talk about an issue that doesn't intersect with other issues. So, like, for example, we were looking at education, reducing inequalities. We're also looking at health and well-being, because we want people to have better safety outcomes when they are out here on the road trying to travel to different places. And also, we wanted to give people a better sense of confidence. I know this is not directly related, but it is one of the outcomes we were hoping for, giving people more education in terms of how they interact with their world here. So when it comes to SDGs, like, at least unrelated, think about how it's intersectionality. You can't talk about one issue without seeing how it affects all these other things.
Absolutely. So throughout your like your journey leading a local action, what are like some of the learnings that you would like to share? What is something that you say, I wish I knew this before I started doing this project?
Okay. One advice that I would really give that's been a big challenge for me is that when I started this, I was a student. I'm not a student now. So working on the local action is quite difficult right now, because I have other responsibilities and other work that are completely unrelated to the work I have to do on the project. But I still need to give it that same dedication, same effort I did while I was a student, and I didn't have work and other things like that. So if you are applying with an organization, if it's possible to be, if you already work in this area or a related area, maybe an NGO, something like that, if it can be something that would integrate better into your everyday job, so that it's not something you're trying to do at night, because at least for me, it does feel like a lot, like more of a regular everyday job, because I do touch on it every day most of the time. If you could find a way to integrate it better into your everyday work somehow, if you are able, I think that would really help.
Yeah, absolutely. So time management is something that we need to keep in mind. We need to make sure we have the time to implement our local action and still find the time to study and work and go on with our lives. So thank you so much, Linda, for sharing this. I'd like to go to Brazil now. Bernardo, are you with us?
Yes. Hello, everyone. It's good to be here.
Bernardo. It's nice to see you. Introduce yourself, please.
So I'm based in Porto Alegre, which is the capital city of the first state in Brazil from south to north. I work at a local NGO that advocates for road safety. So we work with education, public policy, and we have very strong efforts towards volunteers and students that make up our everyday work.
That's really interesting. So can you tell us how can one manage to like achieve all their actions on time? How can they manage like to stay on budget and all these details? Do you have like any tips?
Yes, I think organization is key, I guess, because after you do all the planning, you have to leave some margin to adapt and to reorganize. And as Ami said, the pandemic situation is very crazy. So we also work with schools, local schools. So we were coming back and forth if they closed, if they didn't close. So if the activities should be online or offline, and we have to adapt. So I think one of the key suggestions I would make is to leave some margin to I wouldn't say improvise, because the more concrete and complete plan you make, the easier it will be for you to understand what are the resources you need, what kind of schedule are you looking at. So it's possible, and the chances are better for you to stay on time throughout the journey.
So yeah, you think maybe it's really important to have your actions planned with like appropriate amount of time. In any case, anything goes wrong, especially that we're living in the middle of pandemic. So things might go wrong, will most probably go wrong. So we need to plan our project in with a good time in mind. And do you have like any maybe tips on how to manage the budget of the project?
Yes. One of the things that we did, it was very important. It was having more than one budget for each item that we included in the proposal. So, for instance, we were very interested, and then we understand the importance of having real values for the whole project, not to underestimate any of the expenses, because otherwise we might have to pay it from our pockets, and our pocket is very, very low. So if you have a good planning in terms of expenses, if you really know and you look for the correct information, it will be the best scenario for the project.
Wonderful. So it's important to focus on all the components of the projects, all the actions, and to make sure there is a balance in everything that we're doing. Thank you so much. And all of our previous winners have worked on really interesting projects. You can check them out on claimingourspace.org/local actions. But we still have one more speaker to tell us about their journey. You have Sukma from Indonesia, right?
Yes. Hello, Sana.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, it's really nice to have you with us. Can you please tell us about yourself?
Okay, my name is Sukma Larasiti. Here I'm a representative for Titis because she cannot go to this meeting today. So, well, yes, I am from Transportology from Surakarta, Indonesia.
Wonderful. So we have some of our members wondering, what if I'm the only one educated about road safety and sustainable mobility? Where can I build a team? What if I don't have like an organization supporting my work? Was this the case for you?
Well, when I start transportology with Titis, we only have two people. So
Amazing.
the first thing we start is to meet new people, grow our network, so then we can have this project. When we have more people, we have more point of views, we have more ideas, and we can solve bigger problems together.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So it was a team of two when you two began. How
Yes.
were you able to educate your peers, and how were you able like to build a team of young advocates interested to advocate for road safety?
Well, it's still a challenging issue for us because road safety is a new issue in Indonesia. So not people is know and understand what is road safety is. So we try to make it to campaign our issue by having discussion, share it in our social media, and then we can found that there is several people that has same vision with us, and then several of them said that they want to join with us, and well, we have several people like now right now. Yeah.
Amazing. So when you did your youth consultations, you just reached out to people within your community?
Yes, of course, by social media, and also, well, our WhatsApp group, something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, social media made our lives way easier, isn't it?
Yes, that's true.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing all your insights. And I'm just looking through the chat box to see if anyone has any more questions. But there's something that I would like to say. Like
we have
previous,
raised hands. Sorry, we
you
have
have
raised
raised hands.
hands. Yes,
Yeah,
we do. Yeah.
Okay, I just want to say this. Young people were only mentioned a few months ago in the Global Plan for Road Safety as a main stakeholder, despite us being the largest age group that is affected by road crashes. So we are making change, we are impacting the world. So I would love to see all of you applying for the proposals, and I hope we manage to fund all of your ideas. So now let's see, we have Silas. Am I pronouncing your name right? Can you please ask your question?
Yes, I'm Silas.
Yes, go ahead. The floor is yours.
Okay, I'm Silas Odipo from Kenya. I actually work with Kenya Red Cross as a branch administrator.
Welcome.
So I had a question concerning the project itself, about the proposal. My main question was about the limit of the limit extension of that project. Should it be within a community, or should it be extensive to nationwide? Because you will realize that in Kenya, actually by last year December, road accidents had increased by 17% compared to 2020, which is a huge increase since 2018 actually. So if you look at the statistics, you realize that in some other parts of the country, like maybe in Busia, there is more cases of road accidents. But if you compare the same with the Turkana, there's no road accidents. So does it mean that our innovative idea or project proposal, should it cover nationwide, or should it just cover specific places where the road accidents are?
Well, does any of our previous members would like to answer this question?
Sorry?
Okay, I can go ahead. There is a shortage of data, okay, in the road safety realm. So this is a problem that we are facing working in this field in research and in many different sectors. So I would say that you need to focus on a pressing issue in your community, okay? Because throughout the local actions, we are trying to empower young people. So we cannot fund an idea that will respond to the challenge on like a local scale or a country scale. So make sure that you are able to identify an issue within your area, so you can get the support by young people to resolve it. But bigger than that, it would be too ambitious for us to achieve throughout this project. We have Akwayame. Go ahead.
Hi, everyone. I just wanted to say to everyone, thank you for your presentations and your interest and insight. My concerning question is I think more than ever, road safety has become a risk within society. And what's your view within the modern technology and the importance of making the ability of a human being still being able to drive a car than technology driving a car? And what's your perspective on that view of still having the human being? Sorry.
Yeah, I think your question is not related to what we're talking about today. Maybe it's something that we can answer in the future. But for now, I would like to focus on the Q&As that are like directly related to the application for the local actions. So maybe we can take Charles.
Was there any project who was related that kind of wanted to support that idea, or just wanted to ask in that point of view? Yeah, in the fact of making human beings being able to drive a car, van, of course, so bringing the concerns about that topic.
No, not yet. You can check it on the website, not yet, because it's bigger than the scope that we're working on.
I understand. Thank you.
We have Charles.
Okay, hello.
Hi, Charles. Can you be quick, please?
Very good evening, members. I'm Charles Donaldson Ogira, a grassroots leader and a founder of a grassroots youth-led organization, Youth Forum for Social Justice, in the grassroots communities of Karamoja sub-region. I would like to ask this. We have already an existing organizations that are developing passion to ensuring that we promote road safety. Are we eligible to apply? And then secondly, we have been working on issues of road safety through advocacy when a team of our young people in the district crashed in an accident when they were going for a football match, a friendly football match to another district, and 8 died instantly. So we had their commemoration on 9th Jan. So
can you please go to the question, please?
And now yes, it's a case scenario question. So basing on the experience that we have, we have been voluntarily, advocating through the loose network that we have, as in the music group, the artist group that were developed by the Global Platform Uganda, actually under the guidance of Kenneth Mulinde. So we already exist and we are pushing for this, but we work under an organization. Are we eligible for this, or it is strictly for a loose network that are coming up? Thank you.
Absolutely, you can join. You just have to follow the criteria. You have to be a member of our network, aged between 15 and 35 years old. You have to conduct a youth consultations and to submit a proposal. So you are absolutely welcome to apply. I think we have a question in the chat box, Sunita. How we reach maximum participation with sustainable results to bring change to country like India having huge population? Well, I think maybe it would be like really great to have an impact on such a big scale, like an entire country. You can think of something related like to advocacy, research, reaching out to decision makers, but we can always start small. Like you can start with your own city, with your own neighborhood, and we can grow from there. So I hope this answered your question, Sanita. For now, I think we still have 5 more minutes. Do we have time to take one more question, Mao?
Sure, yeah, just one more, just because we don't want to go over time. And okay. If you guys have any more questions, you can send those over and maybe we could have another one of these.
Yes, absolutely. Maybe we can take Yvonne's. The floor is yours.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I'm Evans from Ghana. I have a lot of road safety projects in mind, but the problem is I'm studying Czech Republic, but the problems are in Ghana. I don't know if I can still participate. If it's possible to participate, I have people in Ghana who could work on it as well perfectly. That's my question.
You can. I think we need you to lead a project within the area that you are residing in. So maybe you can work in where you're staying right now. You don't have to work on it in Ghana.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. Great. Thank you.
Okay. Maybe we'll take Andrew. Can you be quick, please?
Hello.
Hello, Andrew. We hear you.
Yes. Good evening, everyone. Yes, my name is Andrew Ayo, the Executive Director of Jacopayoti Driving School Limited and JAVS Road Safety Initiative Network in Nigeria. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my question is about the time, the duration of the action plan project, the local action plan project. I don't know, what are the minimum time duration and the maximum time duration? And unfortunately, I was late in the meeting because I'm running one of the ICT project with youth funded by RAP NCC. So I was really late. I'm sorry for that. Really, this year is really good for these young people like us, some of us that we always look how we can make an impact.
It's okay.
I'm happy to be here. And I'm an old member of the Youth Road Safety Coalition.
Yeah, so to answer your question, so the local action projects, they have to be either short-term or mid-term. So they can range between, like, let's say 3 months up to a year. But you need to sort your idea out and to prepare like the project plan and prepare your own timeline for your actions. Okay, wonderful. I think, Mao, maybe we can now take like the final group picture.
Sure, yeah. I would like to request everyone to turn on their cameras really quickly.
Yes, and show us your biggest smile. Show us your beautiful energy.
And keep them on because there's like 2 slides, so that'll be good. Okay, yes, in 3, 2, 1. Okay, one more. 1, 2, 3. Brilliant. And then I'm gonna move to the next slide. Keep smiling in 3, 2, 1. And then, okay, we're done. Done with the pictures. Perfect. Thanks, guys. But we have some reminders, don't we, Sana?
Yes, yes.
A few reminders.
First of all, thank you so much for joining our session today. If you have any questions, you can email us at the coalition@youthforroadsafety.org. And remember the deadline, it's January 31. And let us know if you need any technical support building your proposal. We would be more than happy to help.
Yes, and if you're gonna build a team, to help you with local actions, invite them to join the Youth Coalition. So we sent in the links in the chat. You can go to those. It's pretty easy to locate. And yeah, I think that's all. Thanks so much, everyone, for coming. And we hope to see you again soon. It was really nice time. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Brilliant.
Bye. Be safe.
Bye.